guys! So today I will be reviewing Maison Francis Kurkdjian a la Rose. This is from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and the nose behind it is the man himself, Mr. Kurkdjian. This is an EdP that was released in 2014. So let me start off with a quote from their website as an intro to this fragrance. A la Rose is an ode to femininity, a declaration of love captured in a fragrance. 250 precious rose from Grasse offer their radiance and their unmatched richness in every flacon. So 250 roses in every bottle. That is just amazing. And speaking of the bottle, it is rather pricey. 70 ml bottle goes for $245. And the notes are, according to Fragrantica, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, absolute, bergamot, orange, lemon, violet leaves, and cedar. And the main accords are citrus, rose, woody, powdery, and floral. Alright, so I'm basing my review off of a sample that I received when I ordered a full bottle of something, and it's a 5 ml deluxe sample, and I've worn it 4 times now, and each time that I wore it, I sprayed it pretty darn generously. So 6 to 8 sprays from the sample. So that's probably an equivalent of 4 to 6 sprays from the actual full-size bottle. And so let's start the review now. So this fragrance starts off with a light and bright citrus notes opening, and what's soon to follow is the rose, and it's a fresh and luminous rose, and it smells fresh picked and sweet, like a fresh picked pink rose. And then in the dry down, what you get is it's a light, a woodsy, musky, and mossy base. It's not a heavy base at all. This fragrance feels light all the way through, and it's simple. There's not a whole lot of twists and turns going on here. And about the powdery accord that's listed on Fragrantica, I personally do not get much, if any, powder when I wear this scent. If anything, then the violet leaves just provide some velvety feel to the rose petals in this, and this scent feels pure and organic and fresh picked. It's the smell of roses when they're grown out in nature. So if you're looking for the essence of roses that's grown out in nature to be captured and bottled, then this is definitely one to look into. It's it feels very organic, and when I smell it, I can just picture myself burying my nose into a ton of the softest, velvetiest rose petals, and I just want to inhale it and bury my nose into it. Now, with that said, if you're looking for an exotic rose interpretation, something spicy and strong and you want it to grab you, then this is probably not going to be for you. So this brings it to the big question here. Is it worth the asking price? And this is the area that I struggled with when I was putting together this review. So I'll just put it this way. If you are, or your idea of a rose fragrance that's worth this kind of a price, if your idea of that is something exotic and spicy and very different and strong, and it projects and it's loud and it just grabs you, then you'll probably feel dissatisfied by this fragrance. But if you're looking for, as I said earlier, a very realistic, fresh, organic smelling rose, like the way roses are grown out in nature, then this fragrance will be worth it to you. It's a good fragrance for rose phobes. So if you've had a hard time with rose perfumes turning on you when it's a stylized rose, and that happens to me a lot of times. When a rose is stylized, it can go quite wrong on my skin. It can start to smell too sour, or it smells like a wilted rose on my skin a lot of times. This is worth looking into, definitely, for rose phobes. It's very fresh, it's light, and instantly likable. Now, so this is the case of not just beauty, but beauty and value is in the eye of its beholder. So depending what you're looking for here is gonna determine whether if you are gonna find this fragrance worth looking into or not. Now, longevity. Let's get to the technical stuff. Longevity. It went from 7 to 9 hours on me. And projection, this isn't a big projector. It's not beastly at all, but at the same time, it's not a skin scent either. When it's sprayed generously, it creates this nice personal scent cloud around me, and I'm able to smell myself throughout the whole day. But it doesn't really grab others around me. It's pretty light, and you would have to come up quite close in order to smell this fragrance on somebody. And so definitely that's something to keep in mind. This is a fragrance that you wear for yourself to enjoy. But I do find that the quality is good in this because I am able to smell it all through the day, and it's very much there with me. So if you're okay with not catching everybody's attention with your fragrance, then you will like this fragrance for its performance in that area. Now, season, definitely spring, and it would also be great in summer, but spring is such an ideal time for this because it smells so light and fresh, and it captures the mood of spring just so perfectly. Occasion, it is a daytime fragrance. You can definitely wear this to the office. Its projection is very polite, so you're not gonna bother anybody with this fragrance, I don't think. It wears light, and it's fresh, and instantly it's likable. And it's also special enough for a daytime date fragrance. And if you're going to a wedding, an outdoor wedding, especially in the spring and summer, this would be beautiful for that. So quite flexible in where you can wear this fragrance. And the last thing, is it unisex? My answer will have to be absolutely no. This is one for us girls and ladies only. It is utterly feminine, and it is pretty in caps. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. So guys, I'm sorry, but this one is for us. So that pretty much sums up all the technical things about this fragrance. So in conclusion, whenever I wear this fragrance, I just feel a little happier, a little lighter. My steps are a little bit bouncier, and if I'm in a bad mood, it just makes me smile a little more, and it's a happy perfume, and I feel pretty when I wear this fragrance, and even unstoppable, and in my pretty ways when I wear this fragrance. So that sums it up. Let me know if you've tried this perfume and what you think of it, or let me know what your favorite rose perfumes are in the spring and summer. And or just let me know what you're wearing or how you're doing. So I will see you next time, and thanks for tuning in, and leave your comments down below.